Hello friends, I'm Pastor John, pastor of Sellersburg United Methodist Church, and this is What's Up Wednesday for Wednesday, December 4th. We are well into the season of Advent, which is the season of preparation as we prepare for the coming Christ child this Christmas and every Christmas. And being well underway, we already had some events this past Sunday, past weekend at least. On Saturday, we all gathered. There was a large group of people who came this Saturday morning and helped us to decorate the entire church. We put up the tree, hung lights, put candles up, reset the altar, put trees in different places in the church, set out angels all over the place. We just had a great time, and everyone did a wonderful job. And we were in and out in under 2 hours decorating the entire church. So a big thank you to them, and we got to celebrate that this past Sunday, the first Sunday of Advent, which was December 1st, with a fully decorated church, and it was wonderful. A lot of things going on this week, of course. We're back in session after a break for Thanksgiving. Choir resumes tonight at 5 o'clock. They will be performing several times in Advent, including this coming Sunday on the 8th, and then again on Christmas Eve, and then on the 29th as well. So the choir is preparing those songs. They would love to have anyone else who would like to join them be a part of that. And be there. They rehearse every Wednesday night from 5 to 6 p.m. Following that, we have our Wednesday night Bible study. That's at 6:30 p.m. Again, we would love to have you join us. We are talking about Ebenezer Scrooge and looking at the biblical significance of the story, A Christmas Carol. And so we'd love to have you there and be a part of that as well. They meet every Wednesday evening in the church basement in room 2 from 6 to 7:30, from 6:30 to 8. I knew I'd get that wrong. From 6:30 to 8 every Wednesday night. Then the Friday morning Bible study, which is talking about Christmas as well. They meet every Friday morning from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. We'd love to have you be there and be a part of that. They also meet downstairs in the church basement in room 2. And so you're more than welcome to join them for that Bible study as well. And of course the men gather for breakfast every Saturday morning. They start around 8:30, 8:45 and have a wonderful time together, and would love for you to be a part of that as well. That leads us back to Sunday, where Sunday school, of course, for all ages, including the kids, and 3 adult Sunday school classes meets at 9 a.m. And then worship at 10:15 a.m. This coming Sunday, the 8th, is the second Sunday of Advent, and we have some wonderful things planned just for that. One of them is a special Kathy Waterman Day. Kathy Waterman has been the visitation minister and the prayer chain coordinator for our church for many, many years on staff here, and she is retiring at the end of the year. And so we are setting aside December 8th as a day to celebrate her. And so part of that is that we are going to gather in the fellowship hall after church. So we invite you to put a little extra time in your schedule, and when church is over, please come into the fellowship hall and join us as we celebrate Kathy Waterman and all of her gifts and ministries that she has given to this church over the years. Then later in the afternoon at 2 o'clock, the women will be here. The United Women in Faith will be doing their annual cookie exchange, where they exchange cookies with one another and create baskets to send out to the shut-ins. And so that's a wonderful ministry that they do every Christmas. And so excited about that and their work on Sunday afternoon. Throughout Advent, there's 4 Sundays in Advent. And throughout those 4 Sundays, we have lots of different things planned. On the 15th, our office assistant, Tony Goforth, who is also a member of the now number 1 ranked gospel quartet, Justified Quartet, and one of their songs made it to number 1 on a gospel recording list. And so very excited about their work. But Tony's going to come on his own and sing Christmas for us. So he's doing a special concert here on the 15th at 4 p.m. The following weekend, on the 21st, we are having something that we haven't had here, I don't think, for a few years. And that's what they call a Longest Night Blue Christmas service. And so for those who don't really want to celebrate the holidays, maybe you've had a really tough year, or maybe you are grieving the loss of someone, then and you don't really feel like going to parties or going to big celebrations, this worship service is one of prayer and healing. And so while we do remember the birth of Christ, we do it in a way that is calm, that is healing, and a way that focuses on the hope of the holiday. And so if that describes you, maybe you're one of those people who is just waiting for this season to be over, then this might be the event for you to come to, the one event of this year, and just to come into a quiet place, and to be surrounded by people who love you and care for you, and find and experience that healing presence of God. That will be our Blue Christmas service on the longest night of the year, December 21st, so Saturday night, starting at 5 p.m. Then on the next day, on the 22nd, we are going to have an open house at the parsonage, which is right here next to the church at 300 North New Albany. And we are going to open our house. We have a giant display that Jennifer got from her grandmother that started in the 60s, and is still going strong. And so she would love to show that off to everybody. And we'll have cookies and punch and different things for you as well. So that'll be at 2 o'clock on the 22nd, followed by caroling. The families but anybody who would like to come. We're going to do some caroling at 4 o'clock, and then also have some cookie decorating and soup to enjoy as part of that. So a lot of things going on before we even get to Christmas Eve on the 24th. And so I just wanted to give you a heads up about all those different events, and I'll keep reminding you each week as we go through this. So check out your church newsletter and see what's going on there. And of course come to church and see it in the bulletin and the insert every week as well. So we've got lots of ways to remind you, as well as the website. But I just wanted to give you a heads up of all the different things we have planned. Something for everyone. But I have a lot of things still to do today. So I just wanted to share with you that's what's up this Wednesday in my life. I hope that you are having a great day, and I hope that you have a blessed